Today is April the 18th, 2017. We are in Redondo Beach outside the City Council chambers. Tonight, we're going to be fighting CCA, Community Choice Aggregation, which is the latest scam in Agenda 21. What they are trying to do is they are trying to circumvent the Southern California monopoly, which is not a good thing. We don't need a monopoly here in Southern California with our energy, but their solution to that is more government. So what they want to do is they want to create a brand new JPA to administer our energy. For those of you who watch my videos, SCAG, the Southern California Association of Governments, is a JPA. So they want to create a whole new SCAG to administer our energy policy, and we don't need more layers of government. So that's why we're here tonight.
So what are your options with us? We're asking you to form a JPA with your neighbors here in the South Bay as well as West Side cities that want to work with us. And we want to have that Joint Powers Authority, that JPA, run this CCA. We'd like each of the participating cities to have a seat on the board, and we think a board of 14 to 20 cities is about just the right mix.
Big Brother is watching. In aggregated communities, the consumer's personal energy usage will now be accessible by government agencies. Through smart meters and aggregation, they're now able to track the energy usage both on an individual and a municipal level. We need less government oversight, not more.
There will be an uncertainty about future electricity rates. A board of appointed politicians will make decisions that will ultimately determine electricity rates for our community choice aggregation agency customers.
To me, this is just a more expansion of government. The bigger the government, the smaller the citizen.
So if you live in LA County, you live under the LA County Board of Supervisors, you live under SCAG, you live under SBCOG, and now you're going to live under this electricity JPA. That is 4 layers of county government that we have here in LA County. 4! And people wonder why we have the worst business climate in the country. Because there's too much government.
President Trump said today that the last election means that we, quote, voted to end the theft of American prosperity. This CCA is nothing more than stealing some more of our prosperity.
You have on page 1, it says the South Bay Clean Power promises local jobs, local power generation, and local economic investment.
So there you go. It's a lie already.
If you analyze section 6.6, you'll see once you sign up, it's going to be impossible to get out. So the Joint Power Authority doesn't do a very good job or have financial problems, you have the liability. The city has the liability.
Business plan letter of introduction, page 2. No use of category 3 unbundled renewable energy certificates, RECs, to achieve our 100% renewables goal.
I'd also like to remind you that this GPA will end up being able to exploit and control land use and transportation decisions. It's not just about energy.
I encourage you, as a resident of Redondo Beach, to go ahead with this, to receive it, to review it, and take a look at you. As Joe said, it's not the plan for you, but let me tell you something. I think we need to do something.
And I'm speaking in support of community choice aggregation tonight. We have found that when CCAs are properly structured with the right program elements, they can be very powerful job creators.
This is nothing more than a forced co-op, and I personally wouldn't want anything to do with it.
Every time I hear clean power and renewable energy, I cringe because I can't think of a working model of it that has ever worked.
I saw one of the slides. If whoever's working the slides, if we can go back, it says, one of the lines says that staff and economics unknown.
That's all you need to know.
And I would really appreciate as one of your constituents to look closely at this program and consider Joe's CCA. Thank you.
This, if it didn't produce the savings and did help produce a cleaner, healthier environment, that's worth pursuing.
I'll entertain a motion, or nothing's going to happen.
I'm going to make the motion to receive and file South Bay Clean Power Working Group's draft business plan and Joint Powers Authority agreement, and direct staff to perform an analysis of the business plan, the JPA agreement, and the city potentially joining either South Bay CCA program as well as the Los Angeles County CCA program, and return with recommendations and per Councilwoman MD, done at staff and city attorney's pleasure, based on not pushing any existing priorities out of the way.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Nay.
So there's 3 in favor and 2 opposed. I think it's pretty clear who that was. Okay, well, I'm not going to veto, so motion passes.